As much as I enjoy shooting inside a nice air-conditioned and controlled atmosphere like an indoor range, there's no doubt about it, getting out into the great outdoors where you just have more freedom can be a lot of fun too. And whether it's on some of your property, some property that you know, a lot of times with my brother I go and shoot on our property, or here at Oklahoma City Gun Club, of which I am a member. It's a real good place where you can set up some different scenarios and really have some fun. So I thought we'd do that today, since we are in the dog days of summer, getting outside to do some of your practice. Because, yeah, shooting at a target that doesn't move at 10 yards is one thing, but putting yourself in real-world situations is a whole new world. I admit, I don't know that I'd ever be in a situation where I'm wearing two guns, make that three, at once. But for simplicity and for what we're doing today, let's roll with it. Traditionally, we go with 5 yards, because that's about where you're going to confront somebody. Try to get off 3 shots, and let's say within 5 seconds. And it's not that hard when you're talking about a target that's not moving and you're not moving. That was a pretty tight group. But what happens when it's not just one thug, but 3? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. That was an example of my gun ran out of bullets, so I went to my secondary. Did you see the cool ricochet? Let's see that 25 caliber again. Hey, you! That was with the 45 ACP. It's important you get a belt that'll properly support the weight of the gun, especially if it's an external holster like this one is. And you can definitely see that this one has its limitations. This one is a lot better and a lot more snug, but you might need to buy bigger pants because it does kind of tuck everything in for you. I like to wear cargo pants, especially in the summer, because it's a dandy place to hide guns. I get some good-natured ribbing from a woman I work with. Evidently, she says they're out of style. Well, they're still functional as far as I'm concerned. You may notice I didn't use a paper target where you could really pinpoint exactly where I'm hitting, because in this particular exercise, it's not important where you hit, it's important that you hit. Plus, there's something really satisfying about the ping coming off of a metal target. This middle one doesn't make much of a ping, but you could see the cool ricochet coming off of it, indicating that I'd made a hit. Please don't misunderstand. I am not a teacher, I am not a trainer, and I'm not an expert at this. I've had experts run me through some of these exercises, and that's why I feel like it's important that you see a lot of these videos that I do where I'm in a controlled situation, and you need to get out there where you're practicing where it's not so controlled, which might be a little more real world. You don't have to be a tournament shooter, but it's important that you practice and enjoy guns for everybody.